I am back. This video is going to be using what I call, it's my dinosaur. I believe it's one of the first Sizzix die cutting machines, but I don't know. It just has this handle and it works on pressure. It does have a converter that's underneath to cut smaller things, but I'm going to use it to cut this file folder, and I call it my mini file folder. I have an order for it, so I figured I would turn the camera on and show you how I do it. Alright, this is old. It's the packaging is beat up, but it's okay. And it's Sizzix Original Large Dies, and it's the red one. And the markings on the back is my doing. I see if I can get it in the light here. I do that on all my dies, so I know what size to cut my paper, because I cut everything square to save on eliminating a lot of scraps. I've already pre-cut everything, and my customer wants manila file folders, so I've got them already cut. This on the front here is just, I ran it through with a piece of paper, and well, I taped the paper down just so I would know the outline of where to put my cardstock. And I also marked the top because it folds this way. Well, you could use it any way you want, but when I use it and fold it this way, I would want the writing on the front part, the back side of there, so I would know how to lay my printed cardstock down. So that's that. And let's see, I'm just going to go for it here, and basically I'm just going to line it up within those marks there. I'm going to use a small piece of tape right here, just because it has, when it cuts, it has to be flipped over this way. Basically what you do, this is what I do. It might not be proper. There weren't many videos out there on this, so I've just been trial and error for me. I put it on the edge there, then in the middle, and then on the back side edge. So it's like 3 times. And then there's your file folder. And then, let's see, it would be folded in half like this. Let me get something to put it on. What is that paper? That's the file folder. You can use it like this for a tuck, write a note in there, make a little booklet. You can pretty much use it any which way you want. But I think they're cute. I used to run these through on my Big Shot, but the pressure was just too much that it cut right here. It's really meant for this. So I was lucky to find one of these on Craigslist, and it was very reasonable. It came with a bunch of other stuff, so I got lucky. Alright, so I'm just going to cut these out. It happens pretty quickly. I'm just trying to think where I want that. So I'm just going to line it up there because I know where it needs to be, and I'm just going to put a piece of purple tape just to hold it so it doesn't slide on me. Line it up on the edge there, press it down. I just do the middle and then that edge. And it comes out perfect every time. Let me go ahead and take these out. All right. And as you can see how I have it measured, there's very little waste on the scrap by cutting it a little bit larger than this die. And I have other red dies that I use in here as well that do pockets and have the folding crease for the pockets. If I use them in my Big Shot, it'll just cut it in half because there's too much pressure. It was really made for this machine right here. Okay. And basically all it has is one cutting pad. And I bought this new because the one that came with it was pretty ratty. But that's it, you know, I understand. But you can still buy parts for this. You can find them on eBay. It's just a matter of getting your work out. I will say though, this machine is very heavy. I mean, it's like a solid brick. I need no piece of tape. I think you can, I think I've cut 2 folders at once. But for quality, I just cut one at a time. It doesn't take very long. It's therapeutic. You can just sit and do a bunch of them. I find that it's I'm sitting right now, but it's probably easier if I stood up and did it. I've done it at the kitchen counter before. Had a basket of these. And these are just cut out of just a regular manila file folder. That's it. I might cut some scrapbook paper out just to show you what it looks like with a design on it. I've got enough of that. I can spare some. I even sell these. I sell these in pretty much any color. Mystery cardstock, mystery Christmas cardstock. What else? Oh, I have some, I think, I'm pretty sure I have one that has a hummingbird stamped on the front. I have a customer that sells hummingbird swings, and she always is looking for new stuff because she puts a card or a tag with her sold swing that she makes. And this just creases it really. I mean, it's really nice. It doesn't cut all the way through. It's really nice. It works. I don't know how old it is. It's got to be old, but it's still going. Okay, last one. All right, that's more than I need for an order, but I like to cut extra because I slip them in goodie bags for people that order so that they can get a sample of stuff I do. Let me grab a piece of printed cardstock. That way you can see what it looks like. Be right back. And of course I dumped over a whole basket of embossing folders too, so let me just see if I can move this without pinching my fingers. Alright, let's move some stuff so I don't have another avalanche here. Alright, I'm just going to cut this down. We are at, this is why I mark everything how it needs to be. That way I can cut all my stuff ahead of time. So this print is pretty much all over, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go with the 4.5 by 3.5. I'm going to go 10.5. I can make a cute tag out of that. And 7. Then 3.5. There's 3 there. So let me go with that. Okay. I'll make 3 of these. Let's see if I can just slide this because it's very, very heavy. Okay. Sorry for the glare. Let me see if I can move this there. Alright. Doesn't really matter on this pattern because it's all over. But if you had like words, this would be the top and your words would go face down here with the top up here. It's just how my brain works. Everything has to be planned out. Okay. I love this surprise. Oh, look how cute. Love that. Fold it the opposite way first, then fold it back. And it's nice, it's really nice. What is that other piece of paper? What did I do with it? Oh. So see how cute? I love these. They're so cute. You could put note paper in here, make it into a tiny little notebook and slip it in. It's really cute. I love that. So that's going to be a freebie for somebody. Alright, it doesn't really matter top. And see, I haven't really wasted anything. I mean, really not much waste at all. I'll try not to hoard those little strips. There's another one. Let's see. Do I want to fold it this way? No, I want to fold it this way first. Very simple. Let me just show you the crease, that it's not torn. Love it. So adorable. Okay, I'll do this last one. Another tiny folder. Very cute. Love it. I love this die. It was sitting in a drawer for the longest time because I was trying to use my Big Shot on it, and basically what the Big Shot would do is cut this part here. So somewhere I have a bin of these file folders that are split right here. I'll do something with those eventually. But then I discovered this and got it and used it, and I'm glad I found it, because I have another die that has it's a pocket tag and it has creases on the side, and this is the only one that you can use it on, because if you use it on the Big Shot, it just splits the tabs off instead of creasing them. And that's that die. And you don't have to do all this, you know, lining up and all that. I've even got the center mark on it, little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but it's just my way of, if I'm mass producing, I can have a whole bucket of readiness and just sit there and just go. I don't have to think about it. All my lines are there and I just put it down, go, put it down, go. And I don't have to keep measuring because my measurement's on there. And I know how wide this way. And the reason you would need it this way here is if you had printed cardstock and you wanted your words going like that, or a photo. That's that. I'm trying to think, was there something else I was going to show you? What's I going to do? Oh yeah, let me put this away because I need to fix my stamping platform. So let me put the converter back in. I haven't played with this converter. I know you can do like thin lit dies, and it came with all kinds of attachments, but I'm happy using my Big Shot for that. And this is just sticks under there. I like to keep everything all together. All right, let me move this and I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. I just shut my blinds. All right, this is my Tonic Stamping Platform. I cracked one of these, and I found these on, I think, Amazon. They're not the same as these, but what happened was these two that came with it, they clanked together and it cracked right in half. So I would like to find some more of those. I always have a paper on here. I'm probably going to do new tape, but I want to keep this paper. Basically what I'm doing is I just switched this paper out. I had a piece of foam under here, and I took it off because it was pretty marred up. And over the weekend I got a new piece. So basically I'm just going to cut this to fit. So I basically want it right there. Just grab a pencil. So I want to have room to tape it. Or tape this. This is sticky back. Okay. So let me just cut this real quick. Where's my... Okay. This is why I like having this mat down here, because I can just pick up whatever I'm doing and just cut something. Excuse me. Might just go a little bit shorter right there. I'm fine with that, which is right there. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to go with that. Now I'm just going to use my rotary cutter. Beautiful. Okay. Now we shall see. I've never used this sticky back, so and I just cleaned this, so I'm hoping. Not sure how this is going to work out. Okay. Oh, did I not measure right? No, I didn't. Dang it. Sorry for the noise, but I had to get it before it really wanted to be there. Right. Somehow I messed up, or I set it down wrong. I must have set it down wrong. That there. Is it supposed to be like that? It's supposed to be like that, but I don't want that tall. So this is what I'm going to do. B for bottom. Okay. And then I want to cut about that much off. So let's try that again. Measure twice, cut once. That's usually how it goes. Alright, I'm a little off here, so come on. Right there. I'm just going to go right there. Be fine. Okay. I'm hoping that I'll get it. But I was really liking how sticky this was too. It kind of scared me that it stuck so good. Never used a sticky back foam. Alright. Sorry. Gotta get it. Oh my word. Maybe I don't like this sticky back foam. Nope. What not to do? Okay. I think I might be okay with that. Couple bubbles. Maybe I don't like this foam. Comes up pretty good. So I have to change it out. Alright. I think I'm good there. I just didn't want it to be so close to here. Okay, I'll put this back on. Alright, tape. And I'm using these Teflon non-stick. Who makes these? Westcott scissors. They're really good for cutting tape. And I'm just going to cut a few strips here to tape this down. And the method to my madness with this, the foam helps when you're using the block rubber stamps, these. Mine, whoever gets them after me, so sorry, but they are well loved, and I peel them all off, and I use them on here. Yep. And if you get some that are old and don't work, this foam back here really helps with that. It really gives you a good impression. So I just want this paper to stay down. And the reason why I put this line is when I'm stamping a tag, I can just line it up like for stamping one of these, like I do. I could just line it up like this, or I line it up like this, really. It just gives me a direction, and then I can line my stamp up like that, close my thing. Obviously I would take it off here, and then it would give me, you know, a place where I'm setting these every time in there. Or if it was just a small tag, I would set it right there, line my tag up, close it and just keep going. I haven't really showed too many videos doing stamping, so I probably will do that eventually. Just trying to show you things that I've been getting orders for, so I need a tiny skinny one for this corner, because this corner likes to flip up on me. And I change this paper out every so often, it gets dirty. But the foam underneath, I had that other foam that I just removed on there a long time. Alright, that's good. And it doesn't hinder with closing this at all. It still closes. This is clear. If you're doing rubber, switch it this way and it's fine. Maybe I will stamp something. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that worked out really well. My last foam, I used double stick tape, and I had to keep reapplying it, so I'm liking that sticky back. Let's see. We could do this. Let me grab a couple tags. I'll be right back. Well, this is going to be a whole oddball of show and tell stuff for sure. This little tray, this is like my everyday go-to. I stamped this little guy lately. He's been my favorite. I collect thank you stamps, and he's kind of been my favorite, so I've been stamping these on my Etsy order, the customer's receipt. This little bee guy has been around a long time, Stampin' Up. Is this Stampin' Up? I don't know what that one is. Oh, not really sure. Well, back to the Stampin' Up bee. Love this guy. He always gets stamped on my thank you notes. And I don't know why this one's out. So glad we are friends. SEW. And then this one here sometimes gets stamped on a customer's like their name going on their package. But this is like, I have no idea. This is how it came. It's like old. I've done a search on Google everywhere. I cannot find this stamp anywhere. I don't even know who made it. So I love that. That's my favorite. And this one. I usually switch out my favorites, and I just keep them on the ready. All right. This is my bin, one of my bins of pre-cut tags in kind of somewhat in order. But these are the larger ones, and I keep them in this bin like this. I have a lot of these bins. All right. I'm thinking we could just do this tag. See, these are some that were out in the sun on my desk, and they got kind of, let's just do a couple of these. Will that fit on there? No. Excuse me. These are my tags that go in my my bags. Sorry. In these bags here. This one here. I always make extra, and then I put them in here so I have them. Okay. I think I will go with that. And so this is what I would do. I'm on the rubber part. I would line this up here and put this fella here. And I need my embossing buddy. And am I going to do the other? I might as well. Just thinking out loud. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stamp them out right. So I don't need the embossing buddy. Just going to do these and end the video because I'm already at 36 minutes. So if I were to use embossing powder on this, I would use the embossing buddy first. That way the powder only gets where the ink is. And I've done another video on that. Alright, that's where I want that guy. And my favorite color right now, the flavor of the day, is Thistle. Sorry. Chair's a little squeaky. Alright, oh, that is so gorgeous. I love that stamp. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright, so I don't have to do anything else. I'm just going to line these up. And I can basically do a quick assembly. Mass making. Do a bunch of these. These will go in customers' goodie bags. I should have pulled some more out. I love that. Everything is falling on me right now. But as you can see, with this foam back there, it really makes the difference. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I love it. I love that stamp. Okay, so I made 3 tags to put in my goodie bags. And I'm going to clean this off. I need to reach over and grab my bucket of I have a, what do you call those, stamp cleaner cloth things, but I don't want to get up and run to the sink and wet it, so I'm just going to use a baby wipe. And I just keep it in that container there. It keeps it wet for a while, otherwise they dry out. And that's that. Just try to get some of that wetness off there. Peel it off. Stick it back on. I'm going to let that dry out before I put it away. But that's that. I revamped this. And it's good to go. Love it. Love it. That's still wet, so I'm going to flip this over and let it dry. Okay. I hope there was some insight to some things that I do here, and I love showing different dies and equipment and how I use them. So it's one of my favorite things to do. But yeah, I love these tags. So I'll probably put hole reinforcers up there I already have some. I'm just wondering if I'm going to put brown or should I cut some burgundy. I'm still waiting for Tim Holtz to make a big sty, you know, like this size that has these all over. One swipe, all our hole reinforcers are done. Okay. But I have some that are pre-cut out. Yeah, I'm just going to do the white. I have these cut out, so I'm basically just going to glue them on. And actually, I can do that right now. I cut several at once, so sometimes they're stuck together. And then 2 for that one. All right, let me grab my glue. Just grab a piece of paper here so I don't get glue on my mat. And my trusty tweezers. Put this one on back. I think the hole reinforcers really make the tag. I've been doing that. Used to have a lot of stamp tags in my shop, but I had to take them out to switch it out for tags that had the hole reinforcer. So I have to remake those and take new photos. I'll get it eventually. This is quick. I'm just using the fabric tack to put them on. Not being perfect or anything. They probably are not the same color white, but that's okay. Gonna put a ribbon or something on them before I give them to my customer. This is the tag that needs to be in my shop. I see that. It's really pretty. Can't find the back. It's fighting me. That was too much glue. Get too much glue, just put a piece of paper on it. There we go. Comes off on the paper. Move my tag, my hole reinforcer. All right, that's that. And I'm going to end the video. All right. I hope everyone is enjoying the videos that I'm putting up. Trying to think of what I was going to do next. I may or may not do a video on it, but I have one more item on my customers list to do. I might just do that real quick, and then tomorrow I'll do another video. But I'm just in love with these tags. I really am. Really cute. I love it. All right. Please hit the like button. Leave me a comment of what you think, and I'll try to put something new up next time. All right. Take care. Bye.